Packing solid black or any other color can be done with a few simple techniques, so in this video I'm going to teach you how to do it properly in one pass, as this will minimize the damage to the skin and your tattoos will heal perfectly. Right now I'll be using a 27 round Magnum as it covers larger areas quicker with minimal damage to the skin. Hold the machine firmly and start moving your hand in a circular motion like this while applying a tiny bit of pressure and slowly pushing your hand forward. Try doing small circles and make sure that they're close enough to each other to saturate the skin properly. Let the machine do the work and don't try to push the needles into the skin. A common misconception is that you should go deeper than usual when packing solid black, so please just remember that ink needs to hit the dermis, which is the second layer of the skin, regardless of the needle or technique that you're using. If your hand is moving too quickly compared to your machine speed, you're not going to saturate the skin properly, so that will require more passes. The human skin is pretty resistant to this type of damage, but remember that each time you're going back over it, you're causing more and more damage to the skin, which can lead to it not being able to hold ink properly, and it can actually cause scabbing, scarring, and there's a higher risk of it getting infected as well. So for color packing, my advice is to try and avoid going too many times over the same spot. It's probably better to do an unsaturated tattoo than to damage the skin badly, because you can easily do a touch up on the one with poor saturation and fix it after it heals. If the circles you're doing are too large and all over the place like this, once again you're not going to saturate the skin properly. As you know from my previous lesson, speed is down to personal preference, but for color packing I suggest staying in the 7 to 9 volts range, as higher speeds don't necessarily saturate the skin any better or faster and can actually cause more damage to the skin. If you want to pack solid color using a line as the base of your filling, start packing on the line and not above it, otherwise you're gonna end up with a small gap between the line and the solid color. If you're finding this video helpful so far, please take a second to roundhouse kick that like button, as it helps this video reach more people who need it. Another way to pack good saturated colors is to slowly move your hand up and down like this. Make sure that the needle is constantly moving, and if you have to saturate a larger area, make sure your movements are a bit longer so you can blend it easily, as shorter movements like this can produce darker borders. To put this to rest, you can push or pull the needle, but always make sure you're hitting the correct depth. If you want to use smaller needles, the same principles will apply, but keep in mind that smaller sized needles will pierce the skin more easily, so you will need to apply a bit less pressure when using them. If you're packing any other color than black, you can use the same exact techniques, so the same principles apply here as well. Packing colors is not that hard, so take some time finding the speed you're comfortable with and practice hitting the correct depth, as that is what matters the most. Remember, you only have to push gently and not dig into the skin, as deeper is not better and that's only gonna cause damage to the skin. Before we end this video, I just wanted to thank everyone for the support, and I hope my videos are going to help you improve your tattooing and become the next generation of world-class artists. I love you all, see you next time.